40 years for the telethon. This is Go. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're here outside of the Child Development Association in the Comox Valley, right in front of the Sensory Building. Joining me, the two ladies of the hour and the week and the month coming up, Pam Crowe and Joanne Schroeder, Executive Director and Chair of the Board. 40 years we're going to talk about today.
40 years, yes. That's not how old I am, by the way.
That's how old you thought you'd like to be.
Yeah, I wish, yeah.
And we're going to chat with Edwin Grieve a little bit later.
Yeah, so Edwin's been involved with many of those years of organizing the entertainment for the telethon, so we're super excited. Again, a full slate of local entertainers for the 40th telethon on the 1st of November.
And two of the mums, that their children were on the poster.
Yeah, I mean, just so wonderful to have the involvement of all of the families that are accessing services at the Child Development Association, and the stories of those families and so many others are really what the telethon is all about.
Now, November 1st, are you ready?
Absolutely. We are. Yeah, totally. We're you know what? We're always ready to celebrate this community and the great support that we've had from the community for the Child Development Association. And this year, of course, we're really excited to celebrate our 40th telethon.
Okay, so if you ladies can hang out with me for a little while, we're gonna go off and watch some golf experts talking. One expert up at Crown Isle. He is the pro of the Crown Isle Golf. And here is Rod Perito. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We are here at Telethon Central for the Child Development Association. Pam Crowe and Joanne Schroeder working feverishly on the telethon coming up November 1st. Joining me, Mr. Edwin Grieve. Music. Let's talk music. Who are the big acts coming?
Oh, we've got lots of great acts. Some of the acts have been there, like Barry Donaldson, I think, sang on the very first telethon 40 years ago.
Awesome.
And he's played there with his kids and now and even with his grandkids.
Oh,
and
how
he's
fun
coming
is
back for
that?
the song.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's great. We've got all the local performers have stepped up to the plate, and there's so many that we can't take them all because we're trying to fit this all into an 8-hour time slot, as you well know.
It's really hard.
And run a telethon. It's not
and
just
run
a
a telethon. And
so
cover.
yeah, we've got Sue Medley and John Mang. There's Jim Papp and Mike Johnson will be there.
Doug Cox coming this year?
Doug Cox is coming.
Good. Yeah.
We've got Brody Dawson, and we've got Des Larson's coming all the way over from Vancouver.
Awesome.
And he's doing great over there.
Oh, he's
some of the young
fabulous.
guys.
Yeah.
And Luke Guthrie. And we got some of the young
Love
guys.
Luke. Love Luke.
We just keep turning them out here, folks. We got some of the best talent. growing them homegrown here in the valley.
We are 40 years, Edwin.
40 years.
40 years. How many years have you been doing the behind the scenes?
Well, behind the scenes, I think since 94, 92.
So 20 years.
But before that, I was performed as well with, because I used to play in Sue Medley's band
Of course.
5 years ago. So, and we got great dancers, as you know. Some of the dancers, I would think that it's, again, the grandkids of some of the original dancers are dancing now.
Oh my goodness,
with,
that's
Triple
amazing.
Heat. We've got Living Colors and Pat Pantuzzo dance now.
Yeah.
And
It is
the
so
belly
cool.
dance.
It's so cool to see the multi-generational contribution, right? It's just 3 generations now have contributed.
Well, you think about
40 years.
You think
40
about
years.
It's been 40 years. I mean,
Yeah.
you add it all up. That's a lot of generations.
It is.
A lot of dance lessons and music lessons out there.
Well, I can hear them talking over our shoulder, and they desperately need your input. So I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
But we are now going to turn to this story about, again, music, a piano tuner. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We are here at the Child Development Association. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4, preparing for the telethon, the 40th annual. On the poster this year, there are 3 children, and 2 of them, the mums are here, and one of the stars. So, Jana, your son, what was it like for him to be on the poster?
He's excited but nervous a little bit too.
Yeah.
He likes seeing himself all around town. We go for breakfast and we see his picture somewhere or his poster in the window.
Yeah.
His little sister, he actually thinks she's Talia in the picture. So when he sees the picture, he's like, there's Mason and there's Isla. So it's been neat, yeah.
Awesome. And Kelsey, what was the experience like for you and Talia?
A lot of people actually stop me at, say, Quality Foods, because they have the posters near the cash registers, and they're like, that little girl looks so familiar. And Talia knows a very good many of the cashiers at the local Quality Foods, and so they're all like, oh no, that's our little rock star, that's Talia.
That's
But
awesome.
it's been wonderful, and I think it's really made awareness of the Child Development Center just that much more, because people have seen Mason and Talia around town, and it's like,
Yes.
oh, hang on a second.
Exactly.
I know those kids.
Yeah.
Now, how have you found it to be working with the professionals here at the Child Development?
They are fantastic. My son comes here for physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech, and supported childcare. So not only do they provide those types of therapies and services for him, but they're like family now. They help us anything that we need. Our son's recently been displaying a few signs of anxiety, so right away they've helped us get in contact with someone, offer us some additional support. I can't speak highly enough about them. They're amazing.
And Kelsey, I saw you shaking your head adamantly. What's your experience been like here at the Child Development Association?
Very much along the same side as Janet there. You know, going into physiotherapy for the first time, I was scared. It's like, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? And same with occupational and speech therapy. I was very nervous and worried, you know, oh my gosh, you know, how am I going to be able to do this? All these appointments. But now it's just, she goes right to them, right to all of her therapists. She's actually tried to start saying her physiotherapist's name. She's so excited to see her.
Awesome.
And they're so fantastic. My son has had other appointments in town, and they've offered to come to the appointments just so that he has a comfortable face there. Amazing. Yeah, they're really great.
Yeah,
Now, are you looking forward to the telethon?
absolutely. I think it'll be great. I think it will really be great. You know, just to bring more awareness to this.
Yeah. And how about you?
Same thing. We're super excited for it. It's a great event for the community to all take part of, and hopefully it does bring a lot of awareness to the Child Development Association.
Well, ladies, thank you so much, and thank you for being on the poster. You did a fabulous job.
Can you wave?
Can you wave?
Wave.
No, well, maybe a little. All right, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. More coming up. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. Today we are here at the Child Development Association celebrating and talking about the upcoming telethon on Sunday, November 1st, 40 years. It's going to be an amazing celebration. You can watch live right here on Channel 4 or come down in person to the Sid William Theatre and take in all of the activity. It's going to be so much fun. And don't forget about the silent auction. Now, the Child Development Association supports children and families here in the Comox Valley. And Gord has been working with Lorraine Aiken, former executive director, who is now volunteering for us at Shaw, and they've prepared this story about a child who has used services here. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're here today at the Child Development Association, where they are a resource for a multitude of resources for you and your family. Coming up Sunday, November 1st, the telethon, 40 years, and it will be at Sid William Theatre at the corner of Cliff and 5th. It's going to be a blast. You can come and watch in person. It's going to be from noon until 8. You can watch live on Channel 4, or you can watch the live streaming on the internet. Right now, we're going to take a short break, but we will be right back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. Joining me once again, Pam Crowe, Chair of the Board, and Joanne Schroeder, Executive Director here at the Child Development Association. Now, we are outside the main building, but right behind us is the sensory building. And the telethon, over the years, the funds raised are contributing to projects like this. What's the importance of the sensory building?
Well, the sensory building is a really specialized facility designed for those children who have sensory processing difficulties. So the kids for whom the lights are too bright and the noise is too loud, the things that touch their skin can bother them. And it's filled with this very specialized equipment that allows them to sort of explore and experiment in terms of how they can increase their level of comfort around those sensory issues. So it's an incredible building, so well used. We're using it for lots of our kids and families here, as well as partnering with the school district, and so they're using it on a regular basis as well.
Awesome. Now, Pam, how many years have you been involved in the telethon?
Oh dear. Probably about 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
How important is the telethon to the ongoing services provided by the Child Development Association?
Well, it's vital. I mean, as much as I say we love doing this, we don't just do it for the fun of it. It is vital that we have a successful telethon if we're going to be able to carry on and support the needs of our children and families in the manner to which they have become accustomed, and we want them to become accustomed. We want the children that we serve and the families to have the best possible services and chance in this valley and in their lives, and the community has always supported that, and we're pretty sure that they're going to support it again this year.
And it is 40 years. Now, Joanne, how many families are you working with right now?
Usually about 700 to 800 families a year come through the Child Development Association, so it's a very busy place. And
Wow.
yeah, we serve children from 0 right up to 19, so it's not only wee ones, we have lots of wonderful teenagers and lots of families.
Okay. Thank you, ladies, so much. This is going to be a fantastic year, 40 years.
Yep.
You can watch it on Sunday, November 1st, starting at noon until 8 p.m. live on CHA TV's Channel 4. It's also going to be streamed over the internet, and I believe Bob Wells from My Tech Guys is making sure the streaming works well. And of course, the entire Shaw team will be there supporting the telethon, and Edwin Grieve and the musicians and the dancers and the performers. And we have some amazing MCs. Who have we got this year?
This year, for the first 4 hours, we have Helen Austin and Sue Finneran. And for the last 4 hours, we have Kenny Shaw and Gail Bates.
Oh,
Yes,
back.
yeah,
Oh,
we're so
that's
excited.
awesome.
We're so
Good.
excited.
I want to say too, we've got a free bike draw for kids
Yes.
if you're in the theater at 5 o'clock, one for boys and one for girls. So
Oh, great.
come on down and join us and
That's
take
awesome.
advantage of that.
And a great silent auction. Oh, there's
Yes.
so much.
And yes, please check out Facebook. So go to Shaw TV North Island and like our Facebook page, and you can see all of the posts that are being sent over the next 10 days for the child development. The silent auction is up. You can go on and bid early,
Yep.
which is a new thing this year. It's going to be fantastic.
It is.
Thank you so much, ladies. We are going to now head over to Powell River. Here's John McKenzie. The Child Development Association has been established for 40 years here in the Comox Valley, and coming up on Sunday, November 1st, they are going to celebrate in a huge way with the telethon at Sid Williams Theatre beginning at noon, running till 8. You know, they're having a free bike giveaway, a bike for a boy and a bike for a girl at 5 p.m., but you have to be at Sid Williams Theatre in the theatre to be part of the draw. It's going to be really fun. There's music and dancing, and of course the silent auction, which is live right now at that link that you're seeing on the screen. So you can go and peruse all of the items and put in your bid early. Right now we're going to head up to Campbell River with the River City Players. Have a look. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Thanks for watching the show today. Right there at Shark Bites, right beside Mud Sharks, the CVCDA is going to be selling hot chocolate, or by donation, to raise funds for the Child Development Association. And then on the day of the telethon, the very next day on November 1st, Mud Sharks is going to be open from noon till 4. All of the proceeds are going to the Child Development Association. And Mud Sharks is also providing all of the coffee for the volunteers and the performers over there at the Sid Williams Theatre on Sunday, November 1st from noon till 8, live right here on Channel 4, or live stream, or come down and join us. There's lots of great seating, and it's really comfortable seats. They're fabulous. Great show, 40 years of celebration. It's going to be amazing. Come and join us. Until then, have a great week.